Yo, what's going on? Welcome back to another live trading session. My name is Franco and this is Trading Futures Live. Let me finish up this. This is the overnight high. And let's put the overnight low right here. There we go. Very narrow range. So we're hitting the same supply we hit yesterday on the pre-market. We didn't manage to get to that level during the trading session. Now the dollar still hasn't broken the supply. Now my game plan, like I said here, if we go back to this level, a continuation to the downside. Okay. This is coming off of housing news. The Schiller house price index came out showing some price drops, I guess. Yeah, it came lower than expected. Give me 1 second, I'm not watching the chat. There you go. Cool. Morning, Soccernatic MB. Stack Ismael. Yeah. I am a neutral bullish though. I am neutral bullish. Adam, Taurus, good morning. I am neutral bullish for the trading session. So but the dollar already dropped. Okay? If the dollar dropped, I need the retracement to the upside to grab some sell orders on the dollar. Yeah, let's go to the 10-year. Adam. Yeah. Oof. He's in the demand right now. It's 4.106. 4.106. If it wasn't for the supply right here, I think the breakout will work. But I do have the supply right there. And the supply has been working. Alright, so we're off. So my risk, I'm gonna lower it down today very aggressively. Obviously, I haven't been reading the market very good. So I'm going to be very cautious. I want to protect my account. Once I get my confidence back, I will go up again in my size. Yeah. Look at that. There's no comeback from the dollar. Zero. Let me bring up my chart. 500. There we go. Yeah. So the supply is gone. A comeback to the overnight high is not a crazy trade. It's a bit risky because of the level, but if we have some sort of comeback here on to the overnight high, that might be a good level to take. All right, let's read the internals. Opened up bullish, but not very bullish. That tells me that there's probably more upside. Yeah. Let's not get desperate here in taking one trade. Yesterday I did not make a good trade because I was waiting. I was not waiting, right? I was rushing into trades. That hurt me yesterday. Yeah. So you have this level pretty nice here. I'm gonna get rid of this supply. Let's see if we can take this. This is right at the open. Yeah, the dollar is just dropping. It's not come back on the dollar. I want to put an alert on the ES. I have a resistance point on the ES 3830. Want to be aware when we hit that. Morning bet. Yeah, no pullback. The tick chart is not even close to zero line. It's very very strong to the upside. Now, when the dollar pulled back, if the dollar pulls back, I think the dollar will pull back right here. If the dollar comes back up to around this level, probably 47 or close to it, I think that's our bet to the long side. And this retracement will cause these prices to give up a little bit. So I don't want to rush. Like I was thinking about the and I said it on the pre-market, the breakout, but we had some supply, and the truth is that I'm not very good at breakouts. Not very enthusiastic about this overnight high, just because of the dollar. Yeah, the dollar has no comeback. Like it's not gonna retrace, at least not to the levels that we're thinking. Which is a dollar, by the way, on the daily. Wow. Yeah. So this would have been, let me see. So 3 is 592. Right now it's 1 to 1 probably. Yeah, it went 1 to 1. I would have been um I would have been in this thing. Um Probably stopped out break even. Not really. So after that, I do have this. It's not the overnight, but it's yesterday's high. Um, what's going on with this volume counter? Volume counter only works. Oh, here. Input series. There we go. Yeah, it would have been a break even trade. Would have been a break even trade. Now I have this one. I have this break and retest. It's all pre market. It's not bad though. So I do have this level. If the dollar has some more push to the upside, I might take this long. Either trying to find a long when the dollar is up there. $4.92, $4.92. tick chart looks pretty strong. R2Y is pushing higher though. YM is negative. What the fuck? It's a lot of divergence in these markets, guys. Yeah. In the meantime, the dollar is keeps coming down. $89. Volume is a bit lower though. Volume is a little bit lower. Not much. Nice. Nice stories. All right, so the ES is reaching, yeah, ES is reaching the level 30, 38, 33. 38, 33. I think traders are just feeling FOMO for the earnings, I guess, is that. Or probably that the housing market is slowing is a good news for the market. So the Fed don't have to be so aggressive. All right, so next one, probably this one. It's not a bad thing that I haven't taken any trade though. I know it's moving, but for my mental account, I think it's okay. I wasn't feeling good yesterday after two losing trades, especially after four losing trades, right? So it wouldn't be weird for me if I don't take any trades today, just because I want to um be focused on getting a good setup so I can regain my confidence. I don't know. We'll see. If it keeps going up to 3% and then it chops, there will be no trade for me because I there's no way I'm going in any of these candles going up. That doesn't mean you cannot go in. Like that is just me. You can have a different plan than mine. For me today, not trading is good trading, especially after four losing trades. Yeah. Yeah, tick chart is very positive there. There's some divergence, but I don't think I dare to step in front of this thing. It's hard. Momentum is to the upside. Let me see the ADQD. It's 2000. We haven't had any retracement there. Consumer confidence, 5 minutes. Is a red folder. The dollar is dropping nonstop. And the bond yields collapsed. Wow. Big day to the downside on bond yields. And now we created some supply. To be honest, consumer confidence, I don't see any impact. Let's see how the market reacts. 5 more minutes. We still have divergence on the market, so I'm gonna see this area. What is this? I want to see what is going on here. Wow. When was this thing? Ooh. I don't have a... Oh, there you go. Was, when was this? I'll need to go here 15 days, 30 days. And here, 30 days. There we go. I think if we get to this level, then market is going to be very, very exhausted. 692. We're still having the divergence. So my game plan right now is this. If we get to the 692, and we still have the divergence on the tick chart, and ADQD still pushing higher, I will short here. Now, I don't think I can short this thing. Oh, 2 contracts. Yeah. And the retracement to this level, probably. The overnight is 5. This level probably. There we go. Wow. Now I'll tell you this, and it sounds crazy, but this drop on the dollar can be reversed in no time. Just because there is no consolidation up to this level, probably 700, 11,700. Now momentum is coming down. You have the ADQD, sorry, you have the tick chart diverging big time. All right, so the news came out. News came. Consumer confidence lower than expected. Yeah, I'm not gonna rush. If I'm gonna short this thing, is at this level 700. If not, I'm gonna long here at 575. So I do have a support area in the dollar here, 110.78. We're about to reach that level, but the demand is 46. The demand is down here at 46. Let me show you. So this is the demand level that I have, 110.46, but this is the support area. Okay, so we're reaching this level right now. If we reach to this level and the dollar stalls, the market will retrace a little bit. Now my game plan is, all right, if the dollar continues to drop, I might short here at 700. No, consumer confidence after you have other numbers, it's not something that I really expect a big move though. What do you mean 1025? 1025. If it comes back down to 102, that is going to be a very, very large retracement. Like at some point, we're gonna have that, right? But I don't know if in the near future. If it's in the near future. All right, let's go check the internals to see if we have the divergence still. Yes, so internals are diverging big time. We haven't had any extreme move on the tick chart. Like the max read that I have here is 620. So I'll take this limit. So far is setting up. So let me mark off this in this micro chart. I need more data. I've been ranging for more than 30 days here in the markets. There we go. You know what? We actually can violate this thing a little bit. we have I do have two action plan right here. Like if the dollar comes to the level of 111.26 to 47, I will try to get this thing long, right? And probably it's gonna be after this. Like sorry, at this level. I would say like here is the level. From here to here. Okay? So this is one level that I have. And my other one is here, 700 short. What's the reason of the short? Divergence on the tick chart. Price is overextended, although we do have up to until 810 for the ATR. If the divergence on the tick chart disappears, meaning we make a new high, sustained high here with momentum to the upside, this order will be gone. Okay? We need prices to go up, but momentum dying, sorry. If momentum comes down, I will short this thing. If momentum keeps being stronger, I will just take this order off, okay? It's straightforward, it's not complicated. I just need this thing to continue to go down, right? Lower highs, and prices continue to go up. That's it. If we go up and make a new high on the tick, this order will be gone. If the dollar retraces to 111.26, between 111.26 and 111.5, I'll be looking for longs, and that could be around this area. 512. There you go. Tick chart is giving us a pretty nice read to the upside. So this order is dead. There's no more divergence here. Now what it impressed me is that this thing had a extreme read to the upside but didn't go up. So that's the exhaustion. I have nothing here to the left. Let me see if I have something here. Yeah. This order is canceled. See if we can have this one. Um, well, the dollar is retracing, so if the dollar is going up, the dollar is going up here, right? But uh, probably it's been selling, so it's going up because a lot of sellers are just filling their orders, right? Um, there's no strength on the dollar by any means. It's just the impulsive move is down today and the retracement. I'm looking for the retracement here to this around this level. Now the market is very strong. See that just stalled right here. Like I wanted a short here, 700, but the divergence was gone. Here's my short, but it's not there anymore. And it's hard for me to put an order like this one, probably, but already gone. So if we have this, now some of you guys see the dollar, see the markets going up 1-2%, and they think, how can you not trade? But this is a very individual sport. It depends on you, right? So Friday was not a good day for me. Yesterday was not a good day for me. And when I have bad days, it's not unusual for me not to take trades the next day. So just I kind of level off my my psychology, my mindset, so I can relax a little bit and think clearly before I take a trade. So I'm in no rush today to take any trade. Like I'm gonna do my best to take the A++ setup for me. Oh shit. That's not good. It could be. It could be. If I take this thing short, it's because I have a good setup. Okay? A reversal setup. Right now it's just consolidating right here. And look, I am being criticized on the I've gotten emails because I've had 2 red days. So I know those emails come from people that are certainly not traders. Because they expect me to win every day. And that is simply not true. And you can see it. You can see it on the level of audience. Like people want entertainment. They don't want trading. No. I understand, MB. No, I do appreciate your loyalty, guys. Oh my God, yeah. I can show you, but I don't think it's. I don't. It's just people that are not trading. Oh, they don't. They have zero experience on trading, so they put me. It's your style that doesn't work. But mm, after 2 red days, they're asking me to change my trading style. um, hey, soccer is tough. It's really tough because trading itself is very hard, right? Fighting with your psychology and trying to make the right decisions at the right time, all the timing, all the overwhelmingly decision making that you have to do in one spot so you can place a good trade, right? And um, those people that send me those messages um, are just not because I was a hater. I haven't been a hater, never, and I will never be a hater to another YouTuber, right? I just simply, if I don't like the content, I just stop watching it. But those people that ask me to change my trading style and take more trades or scalp, they just represent for me what I was 3 years ago or 2 years ago, right? Those people are what I focus to change along my trading career, right? When I sat down and in the computer and just wanted to put a trade, period. Either direction, long, short, green candle long, red candle short, right? That was me. So those people that are asking for more trades and entertainment are just people that represent my past. So whatever I wanted to change are those people. So I consider them a reminder for me. So it's not all bad. It's not all bad. But it's how I handle them that I think it'll help me, right? If I very mindfully remind myself, like, look, those guys first don't know how to trade. Second, they represent whatever you wanted to change in the past, right? So don't think is necessarily very bad. Yeah. Um. Hey, Jin Ling. Is not that I'm mentally strong. I do a very good effort. I just work. I think the mind is like a muscle. You can work it out and make it stronger, right? And the supply starts at 25 up to 50 on the dollar. And look, this is trading got nothing to do with the market. It got zero to do with the market. I got to know that not a long time ago, probably a year ago, 1.5 year ago. It got nothing to do with the market. You can make money in every environment. It got everything to do with you. So I got another email, like not yesterday, not last night, but I got another email probably like 3-4 weeks ago. No, a little bit longer, when I posted the mindset video where I call people, or I say people, all right, if your mind is not there, just lower your size, play without emotions. So you lower your size. So if you lose money, it doesn't affect you so much, right? So one guy told me, like, a professional trader, they don't lower your size. They don't lower their size. They just play the same size regardless of the outcome, right? And oh my god, it's hilarious. That's how you know people does not trade. Professional traders, they do lower their size aggressively. It's not saying by me, by Mark Douglas and other experts on that regard, right? So what happens is that if this is in reality an individual thing, like it got nothing to do with the market and it got everything to do with you. So you got to take actions that makes you better, right? Makes you more comfortable. So you cannot do something good if you're not comfortable. If you play basketball, but you're all nervous, you won't do it. You can't do it. If you play soccer and you're all nervous, you won't perform. Right? Same thing with trading. You need to feel in confidence. Not in confidence. I've told this like million times. Not confidence that I will win the next trade. No, but confidence of what you're doing, the decisions that you're making. Right? You need to feel in confidence. You need to feel in comfort. Okay. Um. So one way for me to do it is just lower my size. If I lose $150, and my other accounts are not multiplied by 2 3 today. They're just the same size. Okay. If I put here 100, it's 100 in other accounts. So I feel more comfortable. Okay. I regain my confidence, and then I will come back to my regular trading. But it's a process. Wow. Yes, of course. Yeah, you're right, MS. You need one trader needs to adapt to the market. Thank you, Stack. Yes, Van Tharp. Um, I made a review, but I don't know if the review is very extensive. But this book is one of the best trading books. I will tell you. Trading Beyond the Matrix and the Steenberger book. This one. Steenberger, the daily trading coach. He works in S&B Capital, day-to-day basis. He works there. Is the in-house counselor, or I mean psychologist for these seven-figure traders. He is there. You can watch a bunch of videos from him online. He's an awesome guy. Same thing. You need to protect your account and your mental account. Um, Tharp, if you guys don't know who's this, he's in the first Market Wizard book. He's one of the wizards. I took a class. I think it's a workshop 101 is called. It's just psychology class for 3 days. You're immersed in that, you know, you're immersed in that environment where you share with traders and do psychology exercises to keep you keep your mindset in check. Very good. There's one reason why I haven't. There's one reason why I think it's my particular case, but the majority of traders, they resist because they work hard. I don't think talent plays out much in trading unless you born with a trader, like your dad or your mom is a trader, and then you get trained since you were a kid. But otherwise, trading is a learned skill and it requires a lot of work. Um, so one of the reasons I haven't bailed out is because um, first, I've been resilient with my accounts. Um, I've resisted 5 years, and when I have these days like the one that I had yesterday and Friday that are not catastrophic, I just lost 2 days in a row, 2 hours, 4 hour is not usual for me. But on the second day, like yesterday, I really felt very bad. So that me feeling bad, it's a sign. It's a sign that I'm not in my right state of mind. All right. Because we need to do this. We need to risk money without caring. That's the only way we're gonna make it to the big leagues. Okay. If you don't care what you're risking because you already have done it so many times, that's the trading in the zone. That is literally trading in the zone. Two leg pullbacks have dominated today. One after another. 30-second chart. Yes. Yeah, the ES is a little bit bullish. More bullish than the NQ though. MB, you were talking about the dollar. The dollar hasn't reached the supply yet. But it reached the resistance, the support at. I'm gonna put it here. You see that? This is the white line is the support, and the supply that I'm looking at is 25 to this 150. Okay, so when prices are here and looking for longs, if we have some sort of formations here to the short side, but I do have this demand right here. It needs to be broken first. I did have a long bias. I was calling the breakout to the upside, but I'm not a breakout trader. And I did have this one that I hesitated to take. This one right here. We put it after the open on the overnight high. I know some of you guys caught this move. I certainly didn't. I hesitated right here. But this is what I call the explosive accumulation. Came in, base for a few candles, and then another move out. Retest right here. This is a very good area to trade from. I'm gonna pour myself a coffee. Coming. This is what we called in the office normal variation day. Just moved up. Now it's gonna consolidate right here. We need to wait for the breakout either to the upside or to the downside. Normal variation day. I think is if we happen to break out to the downside here, it's not crazy this move. This move. Where's the dollar? Yeah, the dollar has more upside. Yeah. Oh shit. Wow. You need to be fast. Let's see if we have a continuation to the downside here. All right. All right, what's my 1-to-1 here? I want to be aggressive here. My location is not the best one. Yeah. There we go. So 1-to-1 already. If it comes back up, most likely it's gonna break to the upside. But at this time, is a risk-free trade. So when is the? Where is this? Okay, cool, nice. I just wanted to be sure I'm above. I'm above this. Yeah. All right, break even, guys. Break even. So let me check on this. There we go. Hmm. Probably my timing with the 7-minute. What time is this? Yeah. Just opened. Is not bad. Soccernatic. Remember, we're up 1.3%, so the market gets exhausted, especially after the tick move to the upside. I'll show you. Let me go get my coffee. I'm coming back. Now, after me being here, shorting here, come back, stop me at break even. There's a no for me. Okay, but that doesn't mean the setup is bad. The setup is good. So we do have this demand right here was broken, and the retest for a continuation to the downside. So I've said that this move is not crazy. It's more than 3-1 for me. It was more than 3-1. Momentum to the upside is gone. There's no momentum. And if you guys are watching this chart, right? And let me scrunch a little bit here. So, Soccernatic, you were talking about this setup, right? So look at this. 10-11. This is the highest read on the. This is the highest read on the tick chart, right? Is 808 or 809, whatever. This is the same. Okay. After this exhaustion candle at 10-11, we haven't have any like higher read on the tick chart. So this is the exhaustion candle. Okay. 10-11. So 10-11 here is right here. This one. Right? Even with the momentum to the upside on the tick chart, we couldn't break this high. We couldn't break this high. Okay, so momentum is dying. This was an exhaustion pattern, right? We attempt to try to go higher here, we couldn't. Higher here, we couldn't. And all these times that the market was trying to break to the upside, the 663 tick chart read was lower. Okay, so momentum died to the upside. It's not there yet, or still. What I mean. Now I have this, right? The basic principle of breakout, retest, and continuation to the upside, to the downside. Now, do I think the market is going to end up minus 4% today because of this supply? Of course not. It's just a tradable reaction, right? 3-1 play. We went 1-1 right here, and we came back and stopped us out, break even. I think now at this time is a no for me because this was my entry right here. This was my entry. Okay. After 1, 2, 3, 4, this is the fourth time it comes back here. At this point, I don't think is a good trade anymore. Now the dollar is coming down, right? If the common was coming, if the dollar was going up, I would say this area is not probable, but the dollar is coming down. No, my stop is at the proximal line right here. Sorry, my entry is at my proximal line right here. My stop is right here. Change your strategy. No, I haven't changed anything. Oh my god, let me catch up with these messages. I was going to say bring your risk down to 2850 and then your ones. Let me just post like 600. Okay. Thursday you still work, okay? All right. Yes, dollar down, equities up, but not necessarily. Dollar in supply, equities in demand. Dollar in demand, equities in supply. That's the game plan. Oh, because of the email. Yeah, I got you, bro. What is my criteria to select candle to measures? Uh, my criteria. I'm not totally sure about your question, Alex. What's your criteria to select the candles to measure? Um, I do. I do trade just one formation: rally, base, 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 rally. So my entry usually is here, and my stop usually is here. That's everything I'm looking for. Stop and entry, right? The stronger the leg out, this candle, the better. Okay. Uh, yes, yes. So if you see, this was my trade. The leg in, base, leg out. See that? Yes, correct. That's where my zone is marked off. That's called the leg in, meaning the leg coming into the zone. Now I just look for those formations, but that has to be like that has to be together with the context, dollar internals, and whatever you wanna put as your auto enhancer. Like there are millions of formations every day, especially in the 500 volume bar. You can find like a bunch of areas. You need the entire environment on your site. We haven't gotten to the supply though, and now we have the opportunity now uh, of the divergence again, like like momentum clearly died, right, to the upside. We're just chopping since we're chopping around since 10:14, like 9:50, right? We have the opportunity of the divergence again if we get to the 700. In reality, the only opportunity that I've had is this one and the overnight high, and boom. It was pretty aggressive though. It was pretty aggressive. Uh, 40, 44, 40 seconds. It went from 524 to 550, 560. So 36 point in 30 seconds. Three more minutes. Yep. Hey, Taurus, you're there? I I submitted a payout request for the one up, but they told me they already processed everything, right? But they told me my account was flagged because I went above 5 contracts. And I remember that day, that was last week. I was like triple leveraging that account, and I might have gone above 5 contracts. Um, but at the end they discounted whatever I made above, and then they processed the yes, because look, I'm multiplying here sometimes 2 or 3 times. And if I take here, I don't know, 12 contracts times 3 4 times is like 52 contracts, right? 54. And between 0 and 4,000 you just can do um 5 contracts. They have a scale, but they were pretty diligent to say the least. They were pretty nice. They told me that this is a warning. Next time I do it, no, they didn't. They didn't say what they were going to do if I do it again. But basically, I just have this one time of doing it, and then the next time they won't be an opportunity. No, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. Like If I would have broken a rule with Apex, forget about the account. Gone. They take the account away. Is one up trader. One up trader. Yeah. So I wanted to withdraw the money, and they immediately sent me an email. Your account is being flagged. So I was freaking out. I told him, look, I never went above 5 contracts. It's impossible. But I did. I think I had like 52 micros. Last week. Yeah. Yeah, no, I think it was pretty nice. Like, is clearly a relationship, right? It's not me against you, like with other companies. Like, I understand the evil process. If you break a rule, then yes. But if you're funded and you're making money, right? Um, why it doesn't turn into a more like a relationship, right? All right, do this, do that. Thank you, Edgar. They will give you one warning for everything. Trading into the news, one warning for, but next time though, that kind of way. Yeah, yeah. Yes. Yeah, I took a break even, Edgar's. I took a break even. I don't think even with Helios, earn to trade is so flexible. Yeah, I was Adam. I was waiting. I was expecting. That's why I took this trade to the short side. Like, we're gonna have this setup called intraday breakout, either to the upside. Like, these are the good possibilities, right? Depending on the dollar. Um, Let me scrunch this chart. So you have this entire um, sideways, right? Up, retest, and continuation, or down, retest, and continuation. I think that's gonna that is setting up, right? Yes. Yeah. Earn to trade will end my account right away. No. Yeah. I did an analysis on Microsoft. Let's see how is it right now. Yeah. Have a percent to the upside. I do have a supply here. This is the analysis that I did on the pre-market. And the expected move, we're going to check it later here if you want to. Again, I think it's $13. It's like between 4 and 5%, either to the upside or the downside. If we happen to come to the downside, we do have this demand pretty nice here. The supply is too close for the $13. $13 is yeah, right now is even beyond the supply. So the supply is not, it's not the best one though. Especially because we have these 3 sideways days and then came to the downside. They were tested right here and they haven't been strong enough the last 2 days, like today and yesterday. It'll be very odd if this thing works to the downside. But you never know. What do you mean, Soccernatic? If it goes up or goes down? Who knows, brother? Just earning. His earnings. All right, so the upside. Where's the short? 700. So the high on the tick is let's call it 805. And the high here is this. Now, what impressed me is that the tick chart hasn't been below 0 line for long. Like few candles, and the majority are wicks. So the 0 line on the tick chart is holding pretty nicely. No, I depending, if I made 3R in the trade, I might stop, right? Remember, I have lost 4 R's in 2 days, right? If I make 3 or 4 R in 1 day, there's no point for me to keep trading. Now, worst case scenario for me is minus 2.5 R. But Friday was my birthday. I stopped minus 2. Yesterday, I wasn't feeling good, so I stopped minus 2. I'm accumulating minus 4 in 2 days. So if I take a good trade, let's say 3R is plus 3. So I almost made back 2 days, right? So it's not likely for me to keep trading now. If I did have, let's say I did have a losing trade and then a winning trade, and I ended up making 1R, I will take another one. Now, from the lows, MB, we are retracing like 11% in the NQ. Bear market rallies are between 10 to 15%. Now this I don't want to say this because it's very dangerous, but I don't know, this bear market is weird. We have been sideways for the entire month. And I do believe earnings are gonna come um, either within the expectations or better than expectations, just because of what the banks are saying. Consumer is still strong, so while consumer is still strong, we will have a high inflation and high earnings. So the old narrative of net like earnings recession, I don't think we're gonna see it this quarter. Probably next one. Who knows? Yeah. Yeah, until they yeah. Yeah, I don't think earnings will come negative. Remember, these markets are designed to go up over time. They are designed. They were designed to keep going up over time. If these indexes, if they, let's say on the S&P, you all remember why they took GE out, right? It was underperforming. So they take companies, they push them out of the index, and they include um, companies that performs better. So the index keeps going up. So that's by definition an instrument that is designed to go up. Just because of that, the long the long side of the market is always more probable than the short side of the market. You guys know what is MMT, modern monetary theory? Well, we haven't gotten there, but quantitative easing is one leg of MMT. So never in the past we have bailed out markets so much like the latest, um, I would say 30 years, 25 years since the dot-com bubble. These markets are propped up with fake money. Now there's a lot of downsides for that, like our debt has exploded. And now the government is struggling to pay to renew its debt because freaking 10-year yield are 4%, whereas 1 year ago was probably 1.5%, or 2 years ago was 1.5%. So the government has to produce more in order to pay those interest, or cut expenses, which any politician wants to do. Like none of them. They're just there for 4 years or 8 years, and they will go. They don't want to be the ones that bring pains to the people. Yeah, they actually don't print money. But they do it in a way that banks create money. Not the Federal Reserve. The Federal Reserve creates debt. Um, they, like other countries like China, especially China, finance our bubbles because we send them papers that have no value, right? Have well has Of course it has a value, but it's all based on trust. So it's a bunch of IOUs, and they trust us, and they send us stuff, right? Goods. Actually, banks are the ones that creates money. The bank can lend your money up to 9 times. So we're a high levered economy. No, I'm an engineer. But banks get cheap money from the Fed. Not anymore, but let's say 2 years ago, they get cheap money and they lend it out 9 times. So every time you leave, let's say if you leave in your account, let's say you have $1,000 in your account, that is lent out 9 times. That represents $9,000, right? Off of your $1,000 saving. That's why any cough in this economy is going to be catastrophic because we're highly levered. No, my short is 700, like 692 starts. Oh, we're start to having divergence in the tick chart, MB. So if we are patient enough, we will have the short. I don't know to what extent this short might work. Um, let's do the calculation here. 700, around 700, right? Stop right here. All right, I want to do 3 contracts. All right, so here's my trade. What? How much is this? 2.5. Here is 5. Let's see if we can do 5. It doesn't look very likely. But momentum is gone to the upside. Yes, still going up, slow grinding up, but momentum is gone. As a matter of fact, we created this new high right here. And a tick chart is creating lower highs. Look. So we do have the divergence. Oh, I know what happens here. I know what happens. I don't know why this is taken away. Every time I move this window, they... All right. So we do have the divergence. Yeah. I guess my logic in math hurt me a little bit in trading. Um, because I was expecting results like to be straightforward, and in reality, it's not like that. It's very random. So if you get the idea of the like probabilities down in your subconscious mind, then yes, you can use it on your favor, right? That's how I improved my trading big time. Thank you, Adam. Thank you. Have a good day, buddy. You're from England, right? Hopefully, with this new guy, everything gets better. I don't know the guy, so I have no opinion. Yes, changes are good. Let's see, bro. Don't say that now. I come from a third world country, and we had a revolution. They destroyed the country, so I know UK is like the fifth largest economy in the world and is a very developed world, first world. But I don't know, bro. Like revolutions is tough. No politics in this chat, brother. But I hope economically goes better. Mm, yeah, I figure. No doubt about it. Like I know a lot of people made a lot of money. RTY is looking very good to the long side. Not today. I'm looking at the daily chart. So if we get to have one down day around like 1770, probably tomorrow retracement or something. It's looking pretty good. It's doing this reversal pattern. Now, how much is it down for the year? I think it's down big time. Not much. 26%. It's a lot, but it's not like 40%. Oh yeah. Just turn the computer off, buddy. See you tomorrow. Be safe. Bye. If you guys are waiting for the setup here on the short side. Momentum is good, so we don't have the momentum against, so that's pretty nice. The location is pretty good also. um Dollar is at its lows again, so that's pretty good also. No, this new guy. Yeah, no, this is not Boris Johnson. This this new guy. It's a very wealthy guy, and he's 42 years old. That's pretty young. He was a former finance minister or something. Don't tell me you got into a choppy market again, suckernatic. Oh, what do you think motivates you to take the choppy trades? Bought it at 60 and move stock quickly. It will go to 70. But that's GC, right? What are you talking about? Yeah, 61. Been sideways for 1 hour. Yeah. Long time I don't trade gold. Yeah, but you never know when the chop is gonna be chop, right? You have to have a plan. Like in hindsight, it's easy. I was listening at Mark Douglas this morning, and he says if you see a choppy market, you say, why I didn't buy at the lows and sell at the highs. But you're looking at that in hindsight, is that already happened. Look, I was taking a short down here. I was thinking this breakout was good to the short side. Was a bad trade? It was not. It was just a setup. Look, because you win or lose a trade does not mean it's a good or a bad trade. Do you follow your process? That's what you need to do to have a clear process. Nice, Taurus. Um, what we need is to one good level to get hit, and if that level is hit and traders start to short that right there, we might have a turnaround. Is that what is going to happen? We don't know. We need to trade the setup. The dollar is back at its lows. And look, the market starts to hesitate again, like to drop. So I think if the dollar breaks to the downside around 765 is a good short. Let's go see the internals. Lack of momentum to the upside. It's just slowly grinding up. So what we need is the level to get hit with an exhaustion candle so we can trade this thing short. The level is right there, it's 700. And B, it's not your fault. If you didn't have the 930 entry, there's no good entry. I mean, at least for me. None of these entries are good. None of this. Like there's no momentum to the upside. You need to take the retracement when there is momentum. And right now there's no momentum. Since like 10 to 9, there's no momentum. Sorry, 10 to 10, 950, there's no momentum. So this was in reality the good entry. So it's not your fault that you don't feel secure. Look at this. How shallow. Probably this one was the last good momentum trade. But after this, just chop. The tick chart was making lower highs. So you have momentum when you have consistent higher reads on the tick chart, meaning 600, and then the next peak is 620, and then the next peak is 650, and then the next peak is 680, and so on, right? I think earnings are gonna be good. I think earnings are gonna be good. Uh, oh my God! Look at the 10-year yield is literally collapsing. Impressive. Oh, the high is 436. Now we're at 406. 19 basis point just today. All right, so here it is. I have the order right there. Probably the next 7 minutes. Getting up to a short. Yeah, I do have an order at 704. I have the divergence right there. Pretty nice area from the beginning of October. Tick chart is diverging. The dollar just hit the support again. ADQD is basically flat. At a extreme, we haven't had any retracement on the ADQD. The level is right there, 700 psychological and a zone. I don't think that is gonna turn prices down -5%, but can give me the tradable reaction. No momentum to the upside though. Slowly grinding up. It's important for me to not have a higher rate on the tick chart. If I have a higher rate on the tick chart, um, that will mean that my trade is not good. All right, so I do have the order there. One more minute for the 7 minute. So the tick chart is at the lows of the range. Ideally, I want an exhaustion candle. 30 seconds for the 7 minute. Let's see if the next 7 minute. Now there's no exhaustion. There's no exhaustion. There's no momentum. It's just slowly grinding up. New 7. Dollar. Stopped. Dollar is going up a little bit. That's one thing that I don't really like. I want the dollar to go down. The tick chart is going down. No, and the ADQD now is retracing. So I need to take this order off, guys. Damn. There's no real opportunities for me, so I need to close this. I need to just don't trade this trade. I'm gonna put the bracket order again and wait if I do have the setup. It's really annoying. Why just one? Smart risk, 150. Why I did have 3 contracts before. Short. There we go. All right, Suckernatic. Bon appetit. See you tomorrow, okay? That's the most important thing, MB. Getting better at least 1% a day. Or 1% every week. And you'll see changes. I think it's a good therapy for me to not to take trades. Today I just took one break even. 1% a day. I was referring not making 1% a day on the account. That's pretty tough. If you can make it, yes. But like improving your process 1% a day is a very subjective way to say that you did better things today than yesterday. Um, yeah, yeah. Don't regret, MB. Oh, gotcha. Thank you, Edgars. James Clear explains it very well. Like Atomic Habits, that book is incredibly good. It's one of my top tens. I'm gonna eat here. Like, if you guys don't mind, I'm gonna mute this thing. I do it every day though, but we're not in the live stream. Hope that two stack doesn't look like the dollar is pushing higher. Although the tick chart is setting up pretty is setting up pretty nicely, and the ADQD turnaround also, so it's still going up. So I don't want to get into the short with the ADQD retracing to the downside. If you have portfolio, I think it's a good thing. If you can find cheap puts that have long expiration, like 6 months to a year, but are really cheap, I think is a good opportunity to protect your portfolio. But it has to be very cheap. If you don't find them cheap, there's no point. Hedging in this environment is not a good business. Whereas, like late 2019 or the beginning of the 2020, I think it was very good. Like VIX was, I don't know, probably 12, 15. ADQD is fine for the short. Tick chart is good as well. Dollar is very good as well. So far, the zone is putting some selling pressure, right? We need to see some buyers running out of fuel. Now, I want to ask you guys a question. What do you think is a very good state of mind to trade? Like for yourself, your own experience. When you are agitated, when you are calm, when you are excited, when you are bored. What do you think is a good state of mind? All right. Only stack. Hmm. Alex, I ask you a question. When you are in that meditative state, what are you practicing? Because meditation has a purpose, right? Not only relaxation, but meditation has its purpose. What do you think it is, Alex? You might be, but there's another thing. There's another purpose. I think if you guys watch my live stream, of the growth mindset, just one of the pillars is focus, right? You need to be focused. You need to be concentrated of what is happening. Why is that important? I'll get back to the chat, but why is that important to be focused? Because you know how to trade, right? I would assume that you all guys know how to trade. You have a plan, and but you sometimes screw up, and you want to recover your losses. You don't accept your losses. You chase price, and you want to make the quick buck instead of the big buck. The big buck. Okay, that's more like a psychological problem instead of a technical problem, right? But awareness, and this is my point, awareness is what I achieve when I practice meditation, right? And I do it every day. I do the Silva method. It's a type of meditation. Is the one that I find it works better for me. I've done like, I don't know, at least 20 type of meditations. All of them are similar, and all of them makes you center your attention to one thing, right? So attention brings you focus, right? And focus is a requirement. So you place good trades, meaning trades that are within your trading system or trading plan, right? Why I do want to talk about this, because sometimes people like, and it just happened to me. I wanted to have this order right here, 704. I really wanted. I felt literally, I wanted to take the trade. But I was aware that the dollar was going up, ADQD was sideways, and the tick chart was low, right? Close to the zero line, right? Those are things that are not aligned in my short if I want to put a good short. Now I can put it and play lottery, right? If it works, fine. If it doesn't, fine as well. I lost 150 bucks or whatever it is, the amount that I'm risking. But you need to be aware to see those things that are changing in real time. Yesterday, in my first long, I was long, and then I saw the dollar collapsing big time. And I usually move my stop. You guys know my trading. I usually move my stop after 1-to-1. And yesterday, I was very aggressive. I said, all right, this thing completely shifted, right? The dollar shift. I'm going to move my stop. And then I got break even. It went above my break even line again. And then collapsed, right? That movement probably couldn't have happened, but it did, because I am trained already to see the dollar, and when the dollar gets to certain levels, I am subconsciously reactive in a good way. But if I'm not conscious, if I'm not aware of what is happening, I could just follow my mind and let this order here on and just play lottery, right? And I just brought the point on because I think food is one of the things that have made me food. Yeah, when I eat, is one of the things that have made me. No, food is one of the things that has trained me better to be aware. Like, it's one of the best way I have found to train my awareness. It's one sort of meditation that I do, right? It's pretty basic. It's so easy. So I get a bite and I try to focus my action on biting and flavoring the food, and then chewing certain amount of times, and then swallowing, right? But I do it the very aware. So when you do that, you're practicing your awareness. And when you do meditation, you basically are practicing awareness, right? Focusing your attention in one thing. In this case, is the food. While you chew, while you swallow, etc. So I just wanted to share that because it's one of the best ways that I have found to gain more awareness in my, not only my trading, but in my life. By the way, I learned that off of this book. It's called Savior. 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 I don't know how to pronounce that thing. He's a monk that wrote this book. It's pretty good. What do you mean? Big sell order or big buy order? Or still buyers just absorbing all the sell orders? Completely agree with you. Later, MB. Do you trade real money, Edgar's, or Sim? Do you take any class, or you're learning on your own? I think nowadays is a good time to learn on your own. Me and my brother, we took some expensive classes. We threw money away with those classes that were not good at all. Yes. That's why context is the best thing I've ever found. I was trading indicators. I was trading different things like few indicators, EMAs, RSI, you name it, right? They worked for a little bit and then they stopped working because the market changes. That's why the best way to trade for me is just interpret what is going on, tell the story for the day, and put a trade. Now I have certain areas that I look up, right? There's a good resource. I think it's called Trader Wise. They have few videos in YouTube, Trader Wise, and you can learn price action, price patterns, and so on. So you can get more familiar with price action. I think it's Trader Wise. There are many out there that are very good, I will tell you, while you're learning, you either put one micro, right? Or go to sim trading. Because getting an edge on the market will cost you money for sure. There's no point for you to put money if you don't even have a trading system. Like, I don't find it worth it, right? It's not a tuition that you're paying. The tuition will come after you have the trading system and you need to get better, like size up stuff. No, no, is a let me see if I find it. No, no, no. That's not the guy. No, no. It's Wise, WYSE Trade. Wise Trade in YouTube. It has 826,000 subscribers. There are short videos, like 20 minutes, 20 minutes, 40 minutes. I don't know exactly, but for one person that does not know price action, price patterns, is a good starting point. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Do you get to their channel? Wise Trader, Wise Trade, Wise Trade. The logo is like a red button with a W inside. Yeah. I didn't learn from them, but I think this their way to see the market is pretty good. And they even have indicators. I don't use any indicator. Look at my chart, is pretty clean. I use correlations though. It's different than indicators. So this trade is working. Do I think it's gonna work to the target? Probably not. It's no momentum to either side. Yeah, indicators are lagging, especially if you use them on a lower time frame. Is so frustrating because they lag. But by definition, they're derived from price, whereas the correlations are real time price. Like the dollar is real time, ADQD is real time, right? Indicators, either EMAs, they're all lagging. Yeah. Now, if you're gonna go like in a daily chart and look for the RSI or any other MACD, I think the higher time frame will give you a better picture with those indicators. And the reason is because you need more time for it to move. So it's if for instance you have a divergence on the daily, that's powerful, right? But if you have a divergence on the 1 minute, it can change in 3 minutes. So you got nothing. Okay. Look, I've been there. Like I've been there big time. And this is the best way I have found for my like mindset and so on to trade. All right, guys, I'm gonna close this thing. No recap today, just one break even. I think I'm gonna invest my time doing something else. I think it was a good thing that I didn't take any trade. I mean, I took one trade, but break even. It's good because I've had 2 red days in a row. I need to just calm down and come back tomorrow with a better, refresh mindset. Thank you, Stock. Thank you, Edgar. Thank you, all guys, the founders, Beto, George, all of you guys. Thank you. Okay. See you guys tomorrow. I hope we have some movement this afternoon with the Hey, King Arthur. Thank you, brother. Thank you. See you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.